welcome back to this channel. This is for Faith and Motherhood. I'm glad to have you in the space again today. Thank you for choosing to watch this video. If you are new to this channel, you are welcome. Grab a seat. We're about to get right on. And if you have been here before now, thank you for choosing to be here once again. Thank you. So if you haven't subscribed in all of this, please do. Thank you. Today I want to talk about experiencing God and how we can grow deeper. So just a bit of an intro. I was reflecting on how experience can influence us, and sometimes we have experienced some certain things way back, like years before, and then something happens that triggers it. I believe that experiences do not go away regardless of how old you get or whatever dilemma or situation you face. So what sparked this thinking? I was watching a Korean movie. Hey, if you're a Korean movie fan. Hi. So I was watching a Korean movie, and this particular man had an health challenge which made him lose his memory for a while. But interestingly, he picked up the guitar on a particular day. This is someone that cannot remember his family, he cannot remember anything. But he picked up the guitar and was playing it as as great as a person that remembers every single thing can. Like, he was really good at it. People around him are wondering that, how come you're still able to play the guitar? That's something about experience. A part of you, regardless of what you face, especially when it's a very deep experience of yours, it stays and stands through the test of time or experiences or happenings in your life. And it just kind of made me think about Job's story. We are all familiar with Job's story, right? There's a verse I want to share, but before I get to that verse, so I was reading the book of Job recently, and I was just wondering what happened to Job that was sacrificing and giving offerings to the Lord on behalf of himself and his family. Like, what happened? The point was like, the things I dread are not happening to me. Everything just started spiraling down after all I will use the word calamity because it's really a calamity to lose every single thing you love and you've built over the years in a day. That is some experience. After that, Job started spiraling down, and thought after thought, his expressions were just, I'm like, is this the same Job? If you read the book of Job, you'd realize that he was really ranting. At some point, he's just saying, God, you're judging me, you're evil, just painting God in some certain ways. And his friends also were not helping anyway, but this is about Job. So when you get to Job 42 verse 5, things, I believe, changed for Job. And this was when the Lord finally answered Job. Like, Job was ranting a lot. Imagine from chapter 2 all the way to 40 something, I think 40, he was ranting, saying all sort of things, and God decided to answer him. And then in 42, he realized his folly. I'll use the word folly because some things that we say about God, or some things that maybe they've told us about God, I would say that our perspective just really needs to be enlightened. So this is what Job 42 verse 5 says. In the past, I knew only what others had told me, but now I have seen you with my own eyes. So at this point, Job realized that, every experience I've had, every knowledge I thought I had, every reading I thought I've had, they were experiences from other people. But now I have seen and experienced you. And things changed afterwards. That was when his restoration happened. I'm just thrilled at how experiencing God for oneself can make you develop deep roots, can make you stand the test of time. That some things will happen to you. It can shake every other person, but doesn't shake you. Just like the house on the rock. The rock is Jesus. Jesus is the word. So experiencing God, knowing who God is, keeps you solid standing. So when the wind comes blowing at you, when the storm comes raging, you remain standing. Situations will happen. Trust me, it will. I have had my fair share of happenings. When some things just want to shake you. You're saying, Lord, why? Why? But then you just realize that, who else would it have happened to? Like, are you wishing it for your next neighbor? If there's something I've come to know, the Lord knows what we all can handle. And at that point, we also have an assurance that Mimi Kokon Lebiwa. That means that nothing can shake us. For you as a person, as a child of God, you are unshakable. Finally, I'm nudging you, dear friend, to experience God for yourself. Get to know the Lord for yourself. Those experiences that you have, those encounters one-on-one with Him, would really keep you standing strong in the face of certain situations that you will face. Because yes, we'll face situations that will challenge our faith, but we remain unshakable and unwavering. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you in my next video. Love and light at all times. Feel free to share this video to as many people as you can. I would really appreciate it, and leave a comment in the comment section. I like to hear from you. Bye.